and welcome to the Royds Revue podcast. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy.
And we are back. We are hot. We are fresh. And we are human, talking about Superman from, well, this month. Andy, how are you,
Smooth.
Thanks.
I'm smooth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Smooth like a baby's backside.
Smooth like Santana's early 2000s, late 90s hit with Rob Thomas.
Shub, shub, shub. Shub, 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 shub.
You know?
That song is a banger. Gonna be honest.
Yeah, that's a pretty sweet album.
It is.
Yeah.
I think it won like all the Grammys.
I believe so. I believe there's none more to give.
I think it won all the Grannies. It was like, oh, well, I guess we're all going with Santana's Supernatural album.
I mean, my mom does love that album. And she's getting up there in like granny age, so.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Email in. Does your mom love this album?
My mom does. My dad does.
I think it's just generally very good.
Yeah,
you know?
It's probably just a good album.
Yeah.
All right, let's go through the track listing of Supernatural by Santana.
You know what's supernatural, Robbie?
What's Supernatural?
Superman.
He's an alien. Is that considered supernatural?
It's not that. I don't know. Email in.
Well, I think because, like, are aliens considered paranormal? That's something I genuinely want people to write in on. Are aliens considered the paranormal? Don't look it up.
Okay.
No, you can look it up.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Aliens considered. You said paranormal?
Yeah, or supernatural works also.
I don't want this AI slop, brother.
That's what. Well, Andy, it's 2025. That's all the internet's gonna give us now.
Sure is.
If you don't want AI slap, go slap. Yep. If you don't want AI
I also
slap,
don't want that.
go to DuckDuckGo or Bing.
DuckDuckGo. I've never even heard of that.
Isn't that another search engine?
Do I live under a rock like Patrick Starr?
You might. Who are you people?
It seems like everybody's like, oh, really, it's really up to you.
Oh, cool. Thanks for the answers, guys.
Yeah. Well, Superman, 2025.
Andy, my theater was absolutely packed.
Same.
I was shocked at how packed this theater was. And it was a diverse group of people, young and old, really cool.
I mean, it's Superman, you know? He's the guy.
My theater was selling these really cool Superman fleece blankets for $20, and I was tempted, man.
You know what? I saw a lot of people, like almost everybody in the theater was wearing a Superman shirt. And
We had a few of ours.
Almost to the point where I was like, were they giving these out? Like,
were they all the same shirt?
Yeah, they were like the new Superman logo.
Sick logo.
I love it.
I like it.
Yeah, I felt a little left out. I will say, my wife and I went to the theater and we were getting popcorn, poopy culo, if you will.
Very good.
And you shouldn't. But
I think you just said poopy butt. So
I did. Yeah. So we're waiting as the guy's filling up our popcorn, and this stranger behind us, he just kept saying, "Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Would you look at that?" And I was like,
had they just flown in from Wisconsin? What is that voice?
So they're just doing this, right? And they're standing like a little.
Oh wow,
close, like,
Bob.
Yeah, but like it was just this guy, and
He's
I thought
Superman.
My first thought was, okay, this person's got Tourette's or something, so I'm just gonna let this rock, you know. But also, like, my wife and I are conversing, like we're speaking to each other. So it's like this person is just like, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? And so, like, I glance, and he's looking right at me. He's like, would you just look at that? Look at that. And he's pointing to like the menu, and I'm like, yeah.
Was it a cool menu?
No, it was just a menu, and then he's like, something to look at. And I was like, all right.
I feel like this guy was doing a bit, like Austin Powers.
Yeah.
You are. Do I know you? No, but there you are.
Yeah.
You're there.
Well, we get the popcorn, and then like we're moving on, and he's like, "You ever see that YouTube video of that guy saying, 'Look at that'? You ever see that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man. Listen, not here to make friends. All right? Could you?" I was in the middle of a conversation, and you're going, "Would you look at that?" It's one thing if we're friends and I know you. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And then, like, after the movie, he's walking through he's like, "What'd you guys think of it? Huh? What'd you guys think of that movie? Fuck off, dude. We went to the movie at 10 p.m. It's midnight 30 at this point.
Midnight 30, huh?
Midnight 30. Do not speak to me, sir. I don't know you. Maybe that's New York of me, and I'm in Delaware, which this movie takes place in Delaware.
What?
Yeah, Metropolis is in Delaware in this movie.
I didn't catch that. I'll just believe you.
I saw James Gunn. An interviewer was like, "I'm from Delaware. I saw a Delaware license plate. Is this movie in Delaware?" And he's like, "Yeah, Metropolis is in Delaware." I mean, I lived there.
Delaware sucks.
Delaware's all right. It's like, I don't know, it's the same shit as everywhere else. Listen, I'll tell you what. It doesn't take me 4.5 hours to get to work. I'll tell you what. Robbie.
Doesn't take me 4.5. It takes me 20 minutes to get to work.
Now it takes Robbie 20 minutes. Everybody.
Yeah. I mean,
Gather around. Takes this guy 20 minutes to get to work. Gather around, everybody. That was just, little... My theater was also packed.
Yeah, my theater was...
Not everybody was a weirdo, but there was one weirdo.
Yeah, apparently, I could tell.
Yeah.
What trailers did you get?
Robbie, I made a list.
So did I. The trailers for this movie were all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's because it's Superman.
Yes.
And you're going to get a wide range of viewers, But I got Primitive War again, which is like Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
But you shoot them.
Very cool.
It honestly, it looks like what I want to see.
Jurassic Park, but you shoot him should arguably just be what Jurassic Park is. So
at this point, right? We discussed it.
Like,
previous episode, Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yeah, like a week ago.
Yeah.
Hey, Hollywood.
Big summer.
Separate your movies out.
Yeah. Yeah. Although, summer is notoriously the blockbuster season.
Separate your movies out. Rob's tired.
Rob's tired, everybody. Gather around. This guy's tired.
I'm a tired boy.
I got a trailer for Peacemaker 2. Peacemaker Season 2.
I did not get that.
Interesting. I got a trailer for the new Donkey Kong game.
Were you just watching TV?
Yep.
Okay.
Didn't see it.
No, it's very confusing. Like, trailers have gotten a little out of hand nowadays because they do work in like car commercials, and I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever seen like a video game trailer at the movie theater.
Well, before the proper trailer started playing, there were commercials, and one of them was like a Toyota, and it was like a Superman tie-in commercial, and then they were like, check out Superman to see the Toyota, this new Toyota. I was like, yeah, that's why everybody's here. Yeah. That's why everybody's there. Like, you hear the new
That's
Toyota?
That's the RAV4! That's the RAV4!
Oh, shit! Yeah, get that shit out of my face. Project Hail Mary. I believe we discussed that previous episode, Jurassic World Rebirth. Previous Hot and Fresh, check it out. Now You See Me 3.
I got that one.
Yeah, Now You See Me 3, Now You 3 Me.
Very
now
good.
You see me, now You See Me 3 Me.
Now You See 3.
Now You See 3PO. What a crossover. Caught Stealing. It's
I got
Darren
that.
Aronofsky.
Yeah, the Austin Butler movie.
Austin Asler. I have yet to see him in anything. I haven't seen anything with him in it.
I have no idea if I have. To be
I know
honest.
he's the new It boy.
Yeah, he's the new Elvis. Oh.
Yeah, he was the new
Oh.
Elvis. Yeah.
Oh.
Excellent. The Odyssey.
I got that short clip too. Although it felt a little bit longer, and I'm going, are they just gonna gradually increase the length of this little
Until it's
clip?
the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Fantastic Four First Steps.
Oh, nice. I did not.
Yeah. I also got The Naked Gun.
Same. That was my next trailer. Yeah, I got the Naked Gun. I'm excited.
Yes, there were a lot of Naked Gun tie-ins in these trailers because they did the original. He's like, I heard you on the popcorn. I don't know what that accent was, but I do like that they're not. He's not even trying to not have an accent. Liam Neeson.
Yeah, 'cause he didn't give a shit.
Who cares?
Yeah. He did make a little joke at the end. He was like, "Now have fun watching a man fly around in his underwear."
Yeah, I got that.
Right. Cute. Got the Smurfs.
Yep, I know you're excited for that.
You know what? I mentioned a lot. I'm a second grade teacher, and I put a lot of kids' movies on. I put the Smurfs on once, and I was like, "This is insufferable. I'll never do this again."
Hey kids, you guys want to get smurfed?
I didn't like that.
What?
I just like to pick random things to be like really offended about, you know?
I mean, in fairness, it is a weird thing when they just replace certain words with smurf, and it's like, okay, what does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not into it. I didn't like it when I was a kid. I don't know.
I've never been to the Smurfs. I do like that it's a fully animated movie. I like where Hollywood is finally doing this thing where things that should be animated are getting animated instead of trying to do everything live action.
Yeah, speaking of which, I got the Cat in the Hat.
Yes! And that looks much better than the Mike Myers Cat in the Hat, which we should do.
Oh, dude, I put that on because there's Dr. Seuss Day, like his birthday.
You can't put that on for kids.
Dude, not only is it, like, not funny, it's also, like, wildly inappropriate and just, like, loud. And
oh, yeah.
it's just it's so much.
No, I would never put that movie. I saw it once years ago, and I go, first of all, I remember sitting there going, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was also a teenager.
Right.
So that needs to be stressed when I was like, I'm laughing a little bit. Because I was an idiot. But I was also sitting there going, this is not for children.
It's really not. It's...
No.
Yeah.
The fact that Alec Baldwin's in it alone means it's not for kids.
He's also Boss Baby, Robbie.
Boss Rabies. It's like, hey, I need that report on my desk.
Oh my god.
My boss has rabies.
I also got a commercial for Allstate in the middle of my trailers, which I didn't like.
I don't like that at all.
I also got One Battle After Another, which is Leo DiCaprio.
Yes, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. I got that as well.
Yeah, and that's all my trailers. What about you?
Andy, we had very similar trailers. The only other thing I had that you didn't was Jaws 50, but we talked about that last week.
Yeah. Are you going to go to the theaters to see Jaws?
Probably not.
Me neither. I don't think.
No. I liked it from the comfort of my own home.
Yeah.
Andy, you want to talk about Superman 2025?
Yes, the current box office for Superman 2025 is... I mean, it's all over the place, but people are estimating it's around 210 million. Which
Budget?
is... No, the opening, like the worldwide opening.
Jeez, Lou.
Yeah, a lot of people seeing it. In fact, everything I'm seeing here is like people are like, wow, that was surprising. Did not expect it to do this well.
I don't know how you didn't expect it to do this well. It's James Gunn doing Superman.
Right, but there's a whole thing with, superhero fatigue. And I think James Gunn, I saw an interview with him where he was like, yeah, I don't think people have that. I think people have mediocre movie fatigue.
Yes.
Like, oh shit, shots fired.
Well, it's something he talked about. He also had a comment recently where he said a big problem with a lot of movies is they start filming before the script is finished.
Yes.
And you know James Gunn, he's not going to do this until he's ready to go.
No, he is actually very, he's well known for rarely having deleted scenes because he writes the shit out of the script and then films, you know, everything he needs. He already wrote it. Like, he's a writer and a director, you know, but like,
Right.
the guy knows what he's doing. And Marvel, at times, seems like a chicken with its head cut off, you know?
Well, that's the thing. When we know Marvel has these issues because of all the reshoots they constantly have to do, which we didn't get stories like that about Superman.
No, good. And we never got them about Guardians movies.
Right. We didn't get things about rewrites and all that.
No. And I think that's also why he's promoted to like the head of because he knows how to do production as well, like production budgets. He's like, okay, I'm gonna write it so that we film it and that's it. It's no like, oh, let's throw this in because this character's hot right now. Shut it. This is the movie. People are gonna like it. Shut it. You know?
Right. And also, we're not getting stunt casting in this. There's no cameos by big celebrities.
Jor-El?
No. I don't mean that. I mean like we're not getting like a singer all of a sudden popping up doing something.
Oh, like Harold Styles.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know.
Although I feel like this movie is missing Harry Styles.
I don't think so at all. Because I don't consider the Jor-El thing. That's just a cameo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And they've worked together previously.
Yeah. And also, since we know the story of Superman, going forward, we're not going, where did Jor-El go?
Yeah, it seems like this is it, unless we get like Brainiac and you get the little city in the bottle. Whatever. You could bring back Bradley.
But any movies that are in the future, like going forward, the character's been dead. The character was dead before this movie even comes out.
Yeah.
So like it's not like an Eternal situation where we're going, all right, well, where did they go?
Yeah. And I think it's funny that audiences are generally like, we don't care. And Marvel's like, all right.
Yeah.
We'll just leave that dangling there, whatever.
I'm looking at this poster for the movie Superman real quick, and I love this sort of old school poster. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, where he's just standing there, arms
he's
crossed.
Well, no, it's the one with him on the S. He's got like the 1 foot. He's doing sort of a Captain Morgan pose. And below it, you see the rest of the cast in these little boxes.
Yeah, okay, I see it. That's nice.
Yeah, I like that. That's a very old school. That feels like a 1978 poster almost.
Yeah.
Which I thought there were a lot of good nods to the 1978 Superman movie in this film.
Yeah, I agree. I am egregious.
You know,
the budget for this little indie film was between 225 million and 360 million.
What's creating that discrepancy?
Looks like in tax stuff.
Ah, nice and fun.
Yeah.
Remember, kids, money isn't real.
Yeah, it's Warner Brothers, you know. They're kind of eating shit right now, but I think this will bring them back. They keep making good superhero movies. Spoiler alert, this is good.
Yes, that's the big spoiler. We both enjoyed this movie.
Yeah, and I see people talking about how, they made it political. And it's like, I don't know if I'd call it political. I'd say like, okay, they took some things like from current events, but I wouldn't call it political.
It's a Superman movie. Like, it's inherently going to be viewed as political because of the whole truth, justice, and the American way. It's the same thing with Star Wars. When people go, when did Star Wars get political? When they added the word wars into the movie title.
Yeah.
So, like, to sit here and be like, Superman, oh, it's political. The minute you say truth, justice, and the American way, it's a political movie.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you like the, they got like an opening crawl type deal? How do you like that?
I like that because we establish everything about Krypton. We establish that Superman's already been on Earth. We don't waste time. You know, it's kind of like if we had a Batman movie where they're just like, 30 years ago, this kid had his parents killed. Cool. We already know. We don't need any of this. So I like this. And I like the thing was like 3 decades ago, this happened. 3 months ago, this happened.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's 3 seconds ago or 3 minutes ago, Superman lost his first fight.
Yeah.
I really like how it establishes the universe, establishes how powerful Superman truly is.
Yeah, I also like that Metropolis has kind of a monster of the week thing going.
Yes.
Like, randomly, there's just shit going on.
Well, it establishes in that opening crawl that superheroes exist in this world, or meta-humans have existed in this world for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
The people are not going, huh?
Yeah.
The people aren't looking at these people as freaks, so they kind of are.
Yeah, I think we see that more with Lex. He's like, I hate them.
But there has
I
to
hate
be
this guy the most.
But there has to be a groundswell of support for that in this universe. If there's one guy who's that powerful, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that was one thing I didn't love was that he had, like, there's a scene later where I like how this movie gets wacky, but
Yeah.
there's like a scene with monkeys in like the pocket dimension, and they were the ones shit posting Superman this whole time.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, just let it be like, some people like him, some people don't, you know?
That's the thing. If you're gonna do, like, internet trolls thing, have human beings be internet trolls. I don't need all this monkey crap.
Yeah, I thought that was a lot.
It was very much, it felt like James Gunn being like, take that, critics!
Yeah. Like, maybe he's talking about, like, all the bring back Zack Snyder, you know?
Yeah. But I don't think, again, the internet is not a real place, which I think that's another thing this kind of establishes when we see the monkeys doing it.
Yeah.
But it is just kind of like a little on the nose. I think you're right. It's just, I don't need that. I don't care.
Yeah.
I wasn't questioning who's writing all the bad stuff about Superman.
I was just like, okay, some people like him, some people don't. That's cool. Yeah.
And I think that makes it more interesting. If it's just, no, some people are understandably like, yeah, I have reservations about this alien who's come down.
Yeah, and, you know, as you would, because it's like, okay, this guy, it even says he's the most powerful metahuman who just arrived, and he was very forthcoming with all the, like, yeah, I'm an alien, but I'm here to do good, right? And then people see how strong he is, and then, like, I know I would be at first like, oh, he's gonna kill us all, or he's gonna enslave us all. But then, you know, he proves himself, and you're like, oh, okay, I love this guy. I'm gonna kiss him. I'm gonna ask for consent.
Very good.
Yeah.
I mean, because the lady in the 1978 movie does not ask Superman for consent.
Teschmacher, who is in this.
Yes, I love that Miss Teschmacher's in this, and she is very much an updated version of the Teschmacher we saw in 1978. She's all about the selfies.
Yeah.
She seems self-absorbed. We're just gonna jump around a bit, so I'm gonna kind of jump ahead here. Do you think the selfies she was taking were on purpose? Do you think she was intentionally getting that information for Jimmy Olsen, or was that a happy accident?
I think, because towards the end, I think, you know, she sends all that to him. She's like, I'm gonna send you everything that'll break Lex Luthor.
Right.
She sends him all the selfies, so I think she had to have known.
Right. I also like, just like in the 78 movie, it's ultimately Miss Tessmacher who brings down Lex Luthor.
Yeah, I like it.
We also get a quick, there is an Otis in this.
Yeah. He's not a dumb guy.
No, I thought the guy with the mustache would have been perfect to be Otis. But it's like the head of security, like I wouldn't say Luthor's second in command, but definitely the guy Luthor trusts more than the others.
Yeah. I think the guy with the mustache you're talking about is like the tech guy.
Yes, when he's like, I can stop this, and he's like, don't do it!
Yeah. I really like Lex Luthor in this.
Nicholas Hoult is incredible as Lex Luthor.
Like, just the sniveling, like, oh, I hate Superman. Like, I love it. It's great. It's so, like, it's palpable. You feel it. You feel the hate.
It's also his plan, and the way he goes about this is incredibly well written, because it's not Lex Luthor like, we're not just getting like, I have a kryptonite thing here. I mean, at some point we do get kryptonite, but he has a whole team of people. This is a great way to update the Lex Luthor in a giant suit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he has a whole team of people, and at one point when he's just going, A1! A1! A1!
And he's just cracking them. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, and the intensity with which Nicholas Hoult delivers this performance when he's, like, yelling out the commands, and he runs between the computers telling people what to do, I loved that.
Right. And Grant Morrison, the guy who wrote, All-Star Superman, he's a comic book writer. Great stuff. He had I don't know where he said it, but he had a saying where it was like, all the things that people think make Superman boring, like that he's a good guy and he's like invulnerable, are the things that make him really interesting, actually. So like, right around that, and I think James Gunn did that very well. First off, very smart getting a villain who is just as strong as him, if not stronger.
Yeah.
In Ultraman. Smart, because Superman gets his ass beat in this movie.
Also, that was very obviously just going to be David Cornsweet again, right?
Well, when they were doing the portal thing, which we see later, I was like, oh, yes. That's where I was like, yeah, that's going to be him. But I initially thought he was going to be, like Ultraman is in the comics, a Superman from a different dimension.
Oh, okay.
But he's not. He's a clone.
I like that, and I also think he's coming back as Bizarro, brother.
Yeah, probably. Or Bizarro will be, like, from a different dimension or something.
I mean, I think he has the perfect look for Bizarro, because he even had kind of the mullet.
Yeah. To be honest, never really gave a shit about Bizarro.
I think it's a fun character.
It's a funny little thing, but it's always like, I don't know, it's James Gunn will be the one to be like, oh, I care about this character now. Like, he's good at that. He's very good at that.
A Bizarro-centered thing run by James Gunn could be very funny.
Yeah.
Honestly, even if you just do a show.
Yeah, I think if you give James Gunn time, he'll make anything. He's very good with characters. I mean, he makes me feel all the time.
Yeah. He had me so concerned for Crypto in this movie.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Great.
He does. Crypto in fact, I think most of this movie looks great.
Yeah, I think there are one or two instances where we kind of get like a floating head situation with Superman.
Yeah, that's not even my biggest problem with what I thought looked bad.
What did you think looked bad?
That baby looked terrible.
Baby. Oh,
Metamorphosed baby looked awful. I actually think that a lot of that scene didn't look great because it was such a CGI slop fest.
Yeah.
I knew what was going on, but it looked like nothing. And I was sitting there going, can we please get back to Metropolis?
Yeah, because he's not going to get sucked into a black hole.
Right.
With a baby in his hand.
Yeah, and I know we got to do this to introduce the black hole that Ultraman gets knocked into.
Yeah.
But I thought the baby looked bad, and he's just in like, it looked like a Rainbow Road river almost.
Yeah, that was a lot. And I didn't really quite understand what that even was. Like, Mr. Terrific's like, oh, it's a proton, opposite proton river or something. If you touch that, you're dead. But he's swimming in it, and I get it. He's Kryptonian, but like, the baby didn't get dipped once.
That's the thing. He's just holding the baby up out of it. I was like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it was just a lot. And I mean, I think that a lot of the criticism I've seen is also like, oh, James Gunn's always turning everything into a comedy. And I was like, I didn't really think this movie had that many jokes.
No, I mean, there were.
Yeah, and they were pretty good for the most part.
Yeah, but it didn't take away from the movie at all.
No, I thought the funniest joke was when Mr. Terrific, he's looking through the spheres that he's got.
Yeah.
And he sees Superman, the baby, and Metamorpho. And he explains, like, Lois is like, what do you see? He's like, I see him. I see a weird green baby and a squiggly man.
Yeah.
I was like, that's funny. I like that.
But there was a lot of humor in Krypto just being a dog. You know, I loved that a lot of the fighting style of Krypto, like, even with Mr. Terrific's spheres, or his T-spheres, or whatever he calls them, Krypto sees it and attacks it like it's just a ball.
Yeah.
And I like that Krypto is a bad dog. I don't know why. I think it's very charming that he's not a vicious dog, but he's not a trained dog.
Right. So apparently James Gunn, when he was writing this movie, his family like found this dog, and he was like, "Oh shit! Now I gotta put Krypto in here because I love this dog." So he did, and apparently the dog is like the same except it's not white. It's
his dog is gray.
Yeah. So like, and he was like, "Yeah, my dog he's not a good dog, but he's a good boy. He's just not a good dog, you know."
Yeah. Oh, and trust me, I understand it.
Walter's a nice boy.
Oh yeah, he's a great boy. Oh, smart boy.
Yeah. Well. You
know what? Okay, here's a weird thing about Lex Luthor and his hatred of Superman and aliens. Isn't Green Lantern like? Doesn't Green Lantern get his power from aliens too?
Yeah.
Doesn't Hawkgirl, isn't she also technically an alien?
Well, it depends.
Okay, we don't really know her background in this universe.
Right.
Yet. But she is a flying woman who screeches like a hawk.
Yeah. I love the screeching. Didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, damn.
That's really cool. Why wouldn't Lex have this same hatred of these people?
Well, he does state, he's like, I hate all of them.
Fair.
Like, I hate metahumans, but I really hate Superman. And I think it's because Superman is such a Boy Scout, and like, he's trying to see, like, look at him, he's a bad guy, but Superman's such a good guy.
Yeah.
But, and that's why he creates the scenario, which would be divisive, and yeah, he's a genius. He really is a genius, but like, he's a bad dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, his whole thing is brawn over brain, and it's Superman eventually just turns that around on him.
Yeah. Brain over brawn.
Yes. I gotta ask you a question. What'd you think of the flying in this?
I thought at first I was like, uh-oh. But I like the way James Gunn, he does a lot of close-ups.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it makes it better because there's a lot of frenetic action. You know, people zooming and zipping and zapping and zooming. And he's very close with the camera, and I think that helps because you don't have to see everything. You just see like how people are reacting. And I think that helps a lot. I think generally it looks great.
I think the flying looks great. I need at least an arm out. I don't like the flying with his arms back. Nitpicky, maybe?
He didn't put an arm out?
Every now and then he did, but for the most part, like, a lot of the movie, he's flying with his arms straight back. I don't like that. and it's a nitpick. It doesn't take away from the movie. It doesn't hurt the movie's score. I just was like, I don't like that. Put at least one arm out at all times.
Okay. That's fair. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, it was just not for me. I don't know. You know what it is? When the arm's out, it looks a lot... I don't know what the word I'm looking for. It looks a lot less silly, because when the arms are back, he looks so intense, which makes sense. You're flying at 1 trillion miles an hour.
1 trillion?
Yeah, 1 trillion. That's an actual number. But, like, it's just when his arms are, like, straight back like this, it's like... he's like, I don't know. I didn't like it. Didn't like it. Didn't like it.
Robbie didn't like it.
Didn't like it.
Gather around, everybody. Robbie didn't like it.
I broke my hand.
Oh, no. I also had initial concerns that, okay, this movie's going to be crowded. There's going to be a lot of characters. It's going to be building a lot of, like, world building and stuff. Was not the case.
I think there are a lot of characters. I don't think it hurts the movie, although, especially at the end, a lot of these Daily Planet staff does not need to be on this ship. All I need is Perry White, Jimmy Olsen, and Lois Lane. The other, 3 or 4...
I think it makes sense because Metropolis is crumbling, and they're like, hey, we gotta get out of here.
I understand that, but, like, since the rest of Metropolis was evacuating, just have those other 4 people evacuate. They don't do anything. All they do is one guy tries to be funny because he goes, I don't have a seat. The woman sits there, jiggles her boobs around a little bit. That's literally all she does in this movie, is go like this.
Yeah.
I don't need any of these characters. Like, they're not adding anything. They don't die. Let's just... Oh, they're evacuating? Those 4 characters evacuated. I don't need 7 people on this ship.
Yeah.
That's just me. Especially, like, when they're not... If they had something to do, fine. But, like, you have Lois Lane, makes sense. You have Jimmy Olsen, he's writing the story, and you have Perry White. That's all we need.
Yeah.
Or you knock one of these people off.
Okay.
If you're gonna have all these people, maybe get rid of one of them. Because there has to be a point where it's like... One thing this movie doesn't do is, like, we don't get a Superman can't save everyone, because this dude is saving everyone.
Yeah, except the guy who gets executed in front of him.
That was insane.
Yeah.
Dude, my jaw was on the floor when that happened. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, my butt was on the floor.
Oh, dude, you should have sat in the seat.
Nah, my seat broke.
Dude, you're fat. Yeah. That was rude.
I'm working really hard on myself.
That was very rude.
To get fatter, actually.
Okay.
Shit lately. Yeah.
Dude, that's weird.
I'll tell you what. My wife is pregnant, so she's like, I want food. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna eat what's left. And that's what I do.
Is she eating a lot of pickles?
She always did.
That's fair.
No different. Yeah.
That's fair.
Loves pickle anything. And I don't. Email in. You like pickles?
I do like pickles.
Email in then, Robbie.
All right, hold on. Dear Andy, I like pickles. What'd you think of this big kaiju that gets set loose? First of all, really cute looking when it's small. It's like, that's a small thing. And he's blowing, he's like, it'll get bigger.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, it's this giant axolotl thing, like, just walking through Metropolis.
Yeah, I liked how he catches its foot, and the dog is just sitting there. He's like, get out of here, dog. I like that.
Well, that's one of the things. Superman saves everyone, because we even see him save a squirrel later on.
I loved it. I was like, this is really good. But then there is a scene later where the Justice Gang is fighting like an otherworldly dimensional imp.
Yes.
In the background. And Superman's just like, no, I gotta have this talk with Lois. And I'm like, that's a little out of character for what we just saw.
Did you hear what Superman said to Lois? Because she asks him in that scene, oh, were you just helping them? And he brushes that off. He's like, oh, no, that's nothing. They got that.
Yeah.
So this is obviously, because they established that they do live in a world where this is common, I can imagine he's not too concerned about what that thing is.
Okay.
I can live with that, be like, yeah, you know what? If I think they need my help, I'll go join them. But they've got that. That's nothing.
Yeah. What did you think of?
Real quick, you never really played Tomba, did you?
No.
Did you ever see the mushroom level on Tomba?
No.
That thing reminded me, right in. Didn't that little imp, interdimensional imp, remind you of those floating mushrooms from Tomba? Roydsrevue at gmail.com.
What did you think of Lois and Clark?
Fine. I don't really care. It's one of those things where you need to have it in the movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't take away from it, so that's a plus.
I think they have like a pretty mature little misunderstanding.
Well, that's the
about each
thing.
other.
I like that it's not a situation where we got in previous episode Fantastic Four, where it's a will they, won't they.
Yeah.
They established, no, these two are dating, and this is their first real disagreement.
Kerfuffle.
Yes. So I do like that, and we don't waste too much time. We establish that, okay, yeah, they're going to have some issues, but I also like that we didn't dive into, I'm giving up my power to be with her.
No, I mean, James Gunn, he knows that's been done. He's a big fucking dweeb. So.
Well, if they make a second Superman movie, I could see them doing that, because there are a lot of nods to that first Christopher Reeve Superman film in this.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think about Lewis and Clark, the explorers?
I don't know, man. Colonizers.
Okay.
I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say. But another thing I like about this kaiju battle with Lantern, Mr. Terrific, and Hawkgirl is Superman doesn't even want to kill this kaiju. He wants to take him to a interdimensional or interplanetary zoo or something like that.
Yeah, which he often has in the Fortress of Solitude.
That's awesome. And he just wants to study this thing.
Yeah. I like how they kill it and he's like, come on.
Yeah. But this also establishes, like, you were talking about how it's like a different, they're just dealing with these different monsters. And now you could create another Superman animated show in this universe where he's just got a monster of the week type of deal.
Yeah. Yeah, you could. How'd you like when, because that was a distraction, so he goes back to the Fortress of Solitude and he's like, you know, all of his robots are murked. And he goes to Luthor's office and he's like, where's my dog?
Yes.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Tessmacher just filming, and he's like, that's good. Get all of this.
Yeah.
But again, it's Nicholas Hoult. He's so good. Lex Luthor's in control.
Yeah.
He knows he has the leverage, so he's not scared just yet. Because eventually we see him crying and whimpering.
Yeah,
but
well, that's when he knows he's lost.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he's going, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then I didn't catch exactly what he says, but he says something to him as he's sipping. The little white dog with the red cape.
Yeah, and he's like, what?
I loved it.
It was great. We talked about Lex.
Yeah.
And Nicholas Hoult crushing it. What do you think of Cornsweet? David Cornsweet.
I think he's really good.
I think he's excellent.
I think he's a really good Superman. The only thing I would have liked to see more of, and this is not on David Cornsweet, this is a thing of the movie, is I understand they're doing this thing of there's three different people. There's Superman, there's Clark Kent, and then there's the people who really know him. They get to see the real Clark. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we got enough of bumbling fool Clark Kent in this. I think they gave us like a little hint of it, which is fine, but like either show me it or don't, because they kind of lead into a more Smallville version of Clark Kent here, where he's the down-home farm boy, which I have no problem with. Then I don't know, maybe he's not a bumbling fool, because I would have liked to see him being, oh gee golly gosh, Lois. I would have liked to see that a little bit more.
There's really only one scene.
Yeah. And like, even then, it's a very short scene, and all we really see him do is bump into somebody.
Yeah, and they're dead.
Yeah. Well, even Perry White at the end of the movie goes, how long have those two been hooking up? So does he also know Clark Kent is Superman?
No, they mentioned the glasses.
Oh, yes, because they've got the hypno glasses.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really the only way to make that believable.
And it's fine. You know what? People make fun of it, but it is from the comics, too, so...
Yeah, it's a classic Superman thing. You just gotta do it,
Yeah. Again, because this is James Gunn, he's not leaning away from the source material. He's not afraid of anything.
Yeah.
We see a lot of filmmakers, when they make these comic book movies, they don't, I don't want it to be a comic book movie. No, this is a comic book movie.
Right, and we've gotten away from that a lot lately, which is great, with all of Marvel's success. But I also like that he'll take little things from comic book runs, but it's more like tone, and he writes his own thing. Like, I've never heard of Jor-El sending Clark to Earth to take it over. That's like an Invincible thing, and it's like, that's cool. That's new and different.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because James Gunn is such a comic book fan that he's like, no, I've read all that already. I'm going to do something new.
Right.
And that it works. It works. I think Marvel should take notes. You know what I'm saying?
I also love this cameo. It's Bradley Cooper as Jor-El.
Yeah.
Had no idea that was coming.
Me neither.
I also like that they're speaking in Kryptonian. They're not speaking in English.
Yeah, I thought that was cool too.
And
speaking of like definitive Superman things, what did you think of Ma and Pa Kent?
Really like them.
Really like them too.
I think we could have used a little more of them early on in the movie.
Yes, I like that they call him, like, we're just letting you know we're thinking about you.
Yeah, and the mom is like screaming into the phone on speaker.
Classic.
But I could have used a little bit more with Mom Pa Kent earlier in the movie, because that would have helped the end of it really hit home a little bit more.
Yeah, so my wife, like, at the end of the movie, she's like, I didn't cry once. This movie sucks. And then that scene's played, that, like, the very end where it's like, oh, let's play him something from his parents that makes him feel better. And it's Ma and Pa Kent and, like, all old home movies. And she starts crying. She's like, they got me at the end. They got me. I was like, hell yeah.
I thought the scene between Pa Kent and Clark Kent is excellent. When they're sitting outside the house and they're on the bench, and he's just like, you just be yourself. Like,
yeah. He's like, I want you to know I'm so damn proud of you.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
And he's telling him, like, you don't, okay, so the second half of the message, why don't you just believe what you thought the message was?
Yeah. And I really like how when, because he's got kryptonite poisoning, so like, oh, he needs a day to rest. So they bring him home, and he's like in a stupor, and he's like, they sent me here to take over the world. They sent me here. Like that's the first thing he says to his real parents.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, help, essentially. He's like, I'm confused. And I love, again, that scene is so great. Because he's just like, you're a good person. You're not that. That's not you. So don't do that. And then Ma comes out, she's like, big mush.
He's always a big mush when it comes to Clark.
Yeah. Love it. Like it, love it, gotta have it.
Very good.
Yeah.
I like that a lot of this is steeped in this idea that the American way isn't always the right way, because it starts off with Superman defending Palestine. I mean, Jaranpur.
Yeah.
And, like, it divides the American people. Oh, he shouldn't be doing that. And he's like, no, you know what? I saved lives. I'm not just here to do what the American government tells me to do. And that's what people's problem is that this man who is so powerful isn't just obeying the government. Right. And that's why they view him as a threat.
Yeah. And we see that. We also see, what's his name? From Creature Commandos.
Oh, Rick Flag Sr.?
Rick Flag Sr., yes.
Joe Manganiello? Is that Joe Manganiello?
No, that's a different guy. Joe Manganiello is the guy who played Deathstroke for that end credit scene of Justice League.
And then it never came back?
Or not Justice League. Yeah, never came back. Because that universe sucked.
Hey, it really did.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the actor's name.
Frank
Grillo.
Grillo? Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Jinx, you owe me a kiss on my buttocks.
Dude, go to hell.
Gotcha. What did you think of Metamorpho?
Cool. It was a means to an end. I think he's cool. I think going forward, he's a fun little side character, but whatever. Like,
I thought it was cool that he's there, and he's being forced to do the bidding of Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
But he's able to create kryptonite, and then he's able to create a sun.
That
was cool. And then later when he joins the
Justice Gang.
Yeah, I like that he is just like, shut up, don't talk to me. And then they execute the guy, and he's like, oh my god.
He starts weeping. They just killed that guy.
Yeah, and then he's like, okay, I'm gonna help you because that can't go on.
Yeah.
So like showing he's a good guy. But then he fights with the Justice Gang, and he's like, Hawk Girl's like, hey, you want to join? And Guy is like, it's not that simple. It's not simple enough to join the Justice Gang. He's like, oh, that's a rad name. He's like, you're in.
Yeah.
Like, that's hilarious.
Nathan Fillion. Whoa, wow, what a surprise. He's so good.
He's excellent. Yeah. Always.
I love the bowl cut. I love the way he really portrays this. He's such a prick.
Yeah. It's honestly one of the more accurate comic depictions of any character. He's got the look, and he's got the attitude. He's a dick, but at the end of the day, he's a good guy.
Yeah. Yep. Because he is a superhero at the end of the day.
Yeah, and he earned the ring for a reason. He's got incredible willpower, and yeah, he's a good guy.
Because even at the end, he shows up in Jaranpur and protects the people.
Yeah.
And I love that. The little kid holding the flag. Superman.
Yeah.
I
like how
that.
He shows up and he's like, sorry, Superman couldn't make it. You got something better.
Yeah, fuck you, Green Lantern.
Yeah. It's good. This is a good movie.
Yeah, I really, really liked Jimmy Olsen in this, too.
Yes, he's great. He's great in everything I've seen him in. I don't know that actor's name. I think it's Jimmy Olsen.
It's Skylar Gisondo. Gisondo?
I think that's what I said.
Yep, I think it's close. But I think he's really good in this. I like that him and Eve Tessmacher had a relationship.
Yeah. I like how she's like, we can spend the whole weekend together. He's like, the whole weekend? Did you notice what her contact is in his phone? Yeah, weird toes or something?
Yeah, mutant toes.
Yeah. He's like, her toes look like somebody spilled like shrimp cocktail sauce over the ground. What does that mean?
That's so mean.
What do her feet look like? Ooh. Well, I feel like we are singing this movie's praises, and rightfully so. But
yeah,
did you have anything that you didn't like? I know you mentioned the arms. My voice cracked. Everybody, email in. Tell me exactly the second that my voice cracked.
Very good. Like I said, the arms didn't really take away. I just prefer the arms out. I didn't like how the baby looked. I didn't like how a lot of the stuff looked in the wherever it is, the pocket universe or the pocket dimension.
Okay.
I think a lot of that was just kind of like, it's a big gray area with squares. I was like, all right. It looked a lot like the collector's room in the Marvel movies and the Guardians of the Galaxy, but
it reminded me of a previous episode, Cabin in the Woods.
Yes, I can see that too.
Yeah, all those glass cases of the spooky fellas.
So like, again, that didn't really hurt the movie that much. It just kind of looked like nothing.
Yeah.
It wasn't visually interesting enough, and then when they tried to do something, it didn't look good. It was just kind of like weird, colorful blocks that formed I don't know. I didn't like that. Like I said, I didn't love. I'm just rapid firing the things I didn't like because I think I mentioned them all. I didn't need all the characters at the end of the movie. Like I said, I didn't need every single member of the Daily Planet. I wish we had more with Mom, Pa Kent.
Same.
Other than that, I think the story was great.
Yeah.
I think the performances were really good. I think David Cornsweet is an excellent Superman. I think Nicholas Hoult was a fantastic Lex Luthor. I think he really, in terms of performances, was the star of the show.
Yeah.
Nicholas Hoult. I really like the Superman robots.
Yeah, I like that. I liked that. What was it? The Engineer. I liked her weird powers.
Yes, very cool.
Very cool.
You know what was weird? The amount of Michael Ian Black in this movie.
Yeah, he's like a Fox News guy.
Yeah, I was like, wow, good for you, Michael Ian Black.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's a big behind the scenes type guy. Does a lot of producing and stuff. Yeah.
Just haven't seen him in some. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And just like we get the little Sean Gunn cameo as Maxwell Lord, because we see Lord Tech used throughout the movie.
Yeah, yeah. That's cool. That seems like a big role for Sean Gunn, you know?
Yeah, listen, he deserves it. He crushes it every time he, you know.
He's great. Yeah.
Listen, is it a nepotism pick? Yeah, but...
Well, you ever see Gilmore Girls?
No.
He's in it, and he's good.
I mean, he's good in what I've seen him in. He's good in all of his brother's movies, so...
Yeah, yeah.
Did you see who it was who was voicing the Superman robots?
I believe Alan Tudyk.
Yep, he's one of them.
Dix.
Yep. Mr. Diphallic himself.
Diphallic. I believe Michael Rooker.
Yep.
There's a lady. I think it's Clementif or whatever.
Yep, Palm Clementif. Yep, and his wife Jennifer Holland, and Grace Chan.
Jennifer Holland. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And that's cool because you could still use those people like in real roles. Like
exactly.
Voice roles, you know.
Listen, Alan Tudyk will just show up voicing shit all the time, so.
Yeah, I mean he's the Scaly Bones guy in Creature Commandos. He's
Clayface.
He's Clayface. He's the robot. The I want to kill all the
robot?
Nazis robot. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Overall, I had a great time. I think that I was very excited for this movie, and I hyped it up to an unreasonable degree in my mind. So it didn't hit my expectations, but my expectations were otherworldly. So
that's what I was doing the same thing. I was going in with really high expectations, and I was not disappointed. I gotta be honest.
I was not disappointed either. But just, you know, I was like, this is going to be the greatest viewing experience I've ever seen in my life. And it wasn't, and that's okay. It was still really, really, really good.
Really? What do you think of them using the name Luthor Corp instead of LexCorp?
I think that's a shout out to Smallville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, apparently they were fans of Smallville. James Gunn was a fan of Smallville.
Big time. Yeah.
Did you ever watch Smallville?
No, I never got around to it.
Me neither. My brother used to watch that show religiously, and I just was not into the idea of a Superman show where he never puts on the suit.
Yeah, I also never watched Gotham. I
watched the first season of Gotham. Laura watched the whole thing. It's all right.
Yeah, I don't know. I never got into that prequel-esque type stuff. I don't know. I'm more just like give me what I really want. I don't want adjacent things. I want the thing.
Right. Yes. Yeah, that's kind of how I look at it too. Well, it's also I'm watching Gotham, and okay, people are gonna hate me for saying this, but they had a scene where like Catwoman was like training Bruce Wayne. I was like, no, we're not doing this, guys.
Yeah, it's just like, what does he meet all of his bad guys before he's Batman?
Well, that's the thing. All of his bad guys are like 10 years older than him. And it's like, what are we beefing with a child here, guys?
Yeah, and also like, isn't the whole thing like, especially with the Joker and stuff, is like, oh, the Joker exists because Batman exists. So like, what are you doing? I don't know. I don't know. Should we go to Letterboxd? You got anything else to say about Superman?
Whoa!
I'll say anything.
You're
dude.
crazy. I do have a few more things. I was absolutely shocked when Hawkgirl just drops the president of Baravia.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's
Dead.
like, I'm not Superman, dude. I'll kill you.
Shocking. I was like, oh, whoa, dude.
Yeah.
That's a war crime.
Yeah, well, then I really like how at the end, and we talk about this a lot, is like sequels being connected to like consequence and stuff. Like at the end, they're like, hey, looks like the metahumans call the shots now, huh?
Yep.
And that's great. I
That's
think we're
good
going to get a little more like Amanda Waller coming in.
Which makes
doing
sense.
Some shady stuff, and that's cool. Yeah.
And one more question for you. What did you think of Kara Zor-El at the end?
I like it.
Yeah.
Little
I like
cameo.
It ties into why Crypto's a bad dog, because she just lets him do whatever.
Yeah. I like
And-
how he was like slamming her against the ground. She's just like giggling. Great.
And also, I love this detail that because of the yellow sun or the one sun, their metabolism doesn't allow them to get drunk, so she goes to different planets to
Yeah.
drink.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. I'm excited for what's next, you know?
I'm definitely going to watch that Supergirl movie.
Yeah, I'm going to watch everything that comes out of the DCU because
James Gunn.
this was really good.
I really enjoyed it. Letterboxd?
Letterboxd.
I don't know what to say.
I'll box your letters, brother.
Whoa, dude, chill. I think this is really good.
I agree.
I don't think it's perfect,
No.
but I think they really nailed the landing on this one. I think the acting's good. The story's really good. I think Corn Sweat's a great Superman. Rachel Brosnahan is a great Lois Lane. And Nick Holt is incredible. I think it's a 4-star movie.
Yeah, I was even thinking 4.5.
I'll do 4.5. You want to go 4.5?
I'll go 4.5. I think it's the best Superman movie.
I don't know. I would have to. I don't know. I think it's definitely up there. It's definitely on par with the original Christopher Reeve one. I think the story's better. I mean, because there is narrative consequence, though.
Right.
But we'll see. I
mean,
really like it. I'm going with 4.5.
Previous episode, obviously, Christopher Reeve, 1978 Superman, but I
Better than
really
Man
like
of
that.
Steel.
Most things are. I like that in that movie. We talk about this, but in that movie, it's really great until the very end, where I think they kind of poop their pants.
Yeah.
And this doesn't poop its pants.
No, it does not.
No.
If anything, it uses the toilet.
It flushes and
Yeah.
it washes its hands.
So follow us on Letterboxd at TheRoydsBand. We gave Superman 4.5 stars.
Yeah, it wipes as well. I forgot to mention it wipes.
I
'Cause
don't.
I often forget to wipe,
I've never wiped.
brother. That explains the horrid stench.
Dude, don't you know?
Robbie, I just so happened to write a song.
Dude, so did I. That's incredible.
Wow, what a coincidence.
I also have a pick to flip.
I'm gonna call it.
Call it.
Heads.
It's heads. I didn't know where it went. It fell under my computer, but it is heads.
Well, Robbie,
I don't like you using your telekinesis from all the way down there to make it land on heads. I'm going to be honest.
well, you know what they say, Robbie. I've got 2 telekinesis. That's
Very
stupid.
good.
What kind of song you got?
Rock and roll.
Wow, I got like a punky kind of song because there's like Superman's not punk, and he's like, nah, Superman's punk. Cute little back and forth. I'll go first. My song is called "I'm Human Too" because it's about, you know, kind of that speech he gives to Lex at the end, where he's like, "I hate you because you're a fucking alien." And he's like, "Nah, man, I'm human too, man. I feel like I mess up."
Incredible.
It's cool. It's
That's
cool.
a great scene.
Yeah, awesome. I was trying to find like the scene or at least like the dialogue, but I could not because it's a brand new movie. So I kind of went from memory. But anyway, it's called I'm Human Too, and I took I kind of took the music from my Superman 2 song, and if you recall, I tried to make that song full band, but it didn't work out. So then I tried again on this song, and it worked out. So it's a little familiar, but it's cool. It's called I'm Human Too. It goes like this. They sent me here to do some good. I'm acting as a good man would, protecting them from harm's way. I'm always here to save the day. They sent me here to rule the planet. That can't be true, I live by their words. They sent me here to rule the planet. That's just not who I am. That's just not who I am. This world needs a Superman. This world needs a Superman. Now I've fallen from grace, getting drinks thrown in my face. But Pa says he's proud of me, and now my path is clear to see. They sent me here to rule the planet. That can't be true, I live by their words. They sent me here to rule the planet. That's just not who I am. That's just not who I am. The world needs a Superman. The world needs a Superman. I make mistakes, I'm impulsive. I have regrets, you think I'm repulsive. But I'm just like you, for I am human too. They sent me here to rule the planet. That can't be true, I live by their words. They sent me here to rule the planet. That's just not who I am. That's just not who I am. This world needs a Superman. This world needs a Superman. So that's my song. It's called I'm Human Too.
I really like that. That was really nice.
Thank
I mean,
you.
the ending was nice. Most of it was rock and roll.
Yeah, rock and roll. Yeah, I kind of like I've been stewing on my Superman 2 song because I was like, that's a really cool part. I feel like I wasted it because like it's just guitar and vocals. Like, let me try something because it's got a cool little change. So yeah, I did that.
Nice.
Yeah. It's just about, how he's like doubting himself and then Pa's like, nah, dude, you got this. And he's like, you're right. I do. Yeah. And that's very human of him, isn't it?
It is. It is. And he admits he makes mistakes. I liked it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Robbie, tell us about your song.
My song's called Flying Around. And it's about how Superman's just flying around, baby.
He tends to do that. Yeah.
He tends to do that. So, yeah, when we have these hot and freshes, it's tough to really analyze anything for me.
Yes.
Like, because it's like, all right, watch a movie and with absolutely no notes, go home and write a song about it.
Yeah. We are shamelessly chasing the algorithm.
Yes, shamelessly.
Yeah.
I starred in the show Shameless.
That's incredible, dude.
I'm William H. Macy.
That's. I
It's a
just
lie.
can't. I can't
It's a lie.
believe you.
I'm
Yeah,
lying.
I can't
I'm
believe
lying.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine, you caught me. My song is called Flying Around, and it's rock and roll, and it goes like this. Coming down from outer space, living with the human race, being who I've gotta be. Even if it's all a lie, even if I'm not that guy, I'm part of humanity. Think I'm gonna go insane, interviewed by Lois Lane. Nobody can know who I am. Everybody wants to know, everybody wants to show, everybody thinks I'm the plan. Flying, flying around the world, I'm flying, flying around the world, I'm flying, flying around the world, I'm flying, flying around. Maybe I'm an alien, but maybe I'm American, doing what I know is right. Going into foreign land, shaking diplomatic, can't stop being unfair fights. Lock me up and silence me, all because you're cowardly, leave me there to die. Living in the Arctic snow, all your plans will be exposed. God choose by the riverside. Flying, flying around the world, I'm flying, flying around the world, I'm flying, flying around the world, I'm flying, flying around. Space, living with the human race, being who I've gotta be. Even if it's all a lie, even if I'm not that guy, I'm part of humanity. Maybe I'm an alien, but maybe I'm American, doing what I know is right. You can try to silence me because you are too cowardly to face me in a fight. Flying, flying around the world, I'm flying, flying around the world, I'm flying, flying around the world, I'm flying, flying around. That was my song called Flying Around.
I like it. I like that riff.
Thanks.
I
Yeah,
also like the you had a phaser?
On what, the guitar?
Yeah.
No, I ran it. I had the 80s goth setting on GarageBand, but then I also used the blues driver.
Oh, okay.
Give
Got
it
like a built-in phaser on that.
Yeah,
80s
that's
thing.
Yeah, it does. I enjoy that a lot. I like that setting.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's really just Superman's flying around and he's just trying to do the right thing, you know?
Yeah.
And even though he's an alien, he's just as American as apple pie and Chevrolet.
Yeah, and he's got poop in his pants.
I don't get
like
it.
Every red-blooded American.
Yeah, he's as American as the Beatles.
That's as American as Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But yeah,
Well,
my song, Flying Around.
Great job.
Thank
you. Did it.
Rock and roll.
Well, we're gonna continue with our regularly scheduled programming. I believe coming up this week is Fantastic Four 2.
That is correct.
Silver Surfer.
That is correct. And we still have another Hot and Fresh coming out later this month. Oh my God, it never ends.
Hey, guess what it is?
Is it Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
Second Steps?
No, First Steps, Robbie.
Oh, I'm gonna do the sequel that hasn't come
You
out.
fool.
Ray shall fool.
Yeah.
Live forever in the Lazarus pit.
I just dipped my genitals.
That's smart.
So I'll be 80, but I'll have the penis of a, 34-year-old man.
I keep dipping my genitals in it, and that's why I have a baby penis.
Well, if you are looking for the music, you go to the Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, wherever you get your music, and you search the Royds, and you'll find a bunch of songs about movies from the podcast, but also regular studio recordings. And if you want everything, you go to TheRoyds.bandcamp.com. You'll find every single song, bonus songs, guest songs, all of them. And if you go to the YouTube, we got all the songs on there as well. Robbie, tell us a little more about that.
You go to Instagram, you go to TikTok, you go to YouTube, you go to Reddit, you type in TheRoydsBand, there we are, there we be, click the links, and then you'll see all the things that we happen to post. Tell us which ones you like the most.
Robbie Seuss.
That's what they call me, because I cheated on my wife with cancer. Like, I had sex with cancer.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
A giant crab?
Yep, that's it.
Wow. Two stupid guys.
Yep, that's what it is. It's the sequel to Two Stupid Dogs. Remember that show?
Yeah,
Two Stupid Guys.
Yeah.
That was the working title of this podcast. Two Stupid Guys.
Say that all the time, because if we both do dumb shit, we just go, two stupid dogs.
Stupid
dogs.
I call my animals two stupid dogs all the time, even though there's a dog and a cat.
Yeah.
Because they're both very stupid. Actually, my cat is incredibly smart, and that's kind of a problem.
Yeah, I got one smart cat, one dumb cat.
My dog and my cat are the exact stereotypes of dogs and cats, setting their type back years.
Wow.
Decades even.
Wow.
And that's why I have hardwood floors, because I watch too many cartoons and I like watching the cat run and the dog go like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
You know.
Yeah, a lot of times my dog jumps into my arms and goes, "Royds, Robbie!"
That's crazy, dude. You gotta record that.
Yeah, I should. My dog sings along with my songs. That's true. When I'm playing guitar,
that's cool.
He howls along to it. And I had a show recently at a brewery that allows dogs, and there were dogs at the show, and I was like, I really hope this dog doesn't start singing along.
Yeah.
Because the minute it does, my set is over, the dog is joining me on stage, and I'm just gonna play chords while this dog howls. And I have thought about doing that with my dog, of like, come on, buddy, we're gonna go play a show, just you and I.
I mean, it's an idea.
Do you think people would pay money for that? Robbie and Walt Funkel?
I don't know. I don't know if I would.
Send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. Wherever you're listening to us, give us a 5-star rating and review. If you're watching, like, comment, and subscribe. Andy, any more words that want to come out of your fucking pie hole? Let's give me my new ending. What do you think of that?
It's rude.
Yeah. They call me Robbie the Rooter. They call me Roto Rooter.
Do they?
Yep. They call me the Zipruder film.
They call me Zip Recruiter. Just word association.
I like this. I like this game.
We'll see you later. How's that?
Bye, everybody.